Alright. There's a door over here. I think it has the compass. Ooh, locked it behind us. Okay. I'm thinking about what the best way to do this is. Because I know there's a Skulltula over there that I want. So we take the Skulltula. I'm gonna get all the Skulltulas. I should probably make a list of which Skulltulas I get, but it's fine. Okay, we got that guy. You are, you okay there, buddy? What's in here? Is it a heart? A heart. How cute. Oh, we got more seeds. Small, and I didn't read the description. Oh man, look at these MLG Pro skills. I'm gonna get the chest on the other side. Oh! Did not expect you. You spooked me. I guess there's the compass that lets you see all the items in the dungeon. I guess I kind of have to bring up the Egoraptor sequelitis. Because, I was watching something a little bit about that. It was like the Game Grumps how not to play this game, and it's making fun of Aaron and his inability to play video games. I understand that he's doing a show, and it's hard to, concentrate. Get this guy. But I think he does have some valid criticisms and some invalid criticisms of this game. Oh wait, did I do it? Wow! I held back because I felt like if I was going to hold forward, I would not land on the, I was not going to land on the web. Okay. And I got to kill these guys again. Great. I think his biggest complaint is that there's so much waiting. And I guess I can kind of agree with that. There is a lot of waiting in this game. You do a thing. Some of the combats is just sit and wait. Yeah, one of the things that really upsets me about that Game Grumps how not to play is the guy that's making the video is not giving Aaron any credit. Because Aaron will like fight a thing and he'll find a situation or he'll find a strategy that works, but it's a little slow. Okay, we did it. Woo, look at that momentum at work. But then the guy will show off a video of like a perfect fight, which uses like Deku nuts. I did not mean to hit that, but okay. The Deku nuts and jump attacks, and I think it's unfair to pit somebody up against like somebody that's obviously skilled and knows the perfect strategies for different enemies. What am I doing here? I need to get the I need to burn down the web. Just stay back. I don't think this game is great. Or, not great, maybe. No, this game is, it's weird. For the time, yes, this game was another one. For the time, this game was an absolute masterpiece. And the fact that it still stands up to some sort of standard today is a huge testament. So I've got 3 of these already. Crazy. But it's still not, like, the perfect game. First off, I mean, it's hard to dump on a game for bad graphics made back in the day, but it totally looks like it's ugly. It looks like sin. Please forgive me, Master. Oh, is this the 23 is #1 guy? I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. This is some weird stuff. The order is 2-3-1. 23 is #1. I remember playing... Do you think I'm a traitor? That is a... Buddy, that is a serious philosophical question that I think you've already answered yourself. Shoot the eye. I will remember 23 is #1, like, till the day I die. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Okay, I remember this room giving me a lot of trouble as a kid because you can't ride the platform until you lower the water. And there's nothing to me that signifies that you would be able to push the button after diving, especially if you do something like that. Like, as a kid, I probably would have thought that would have worked. Come on, come on, come on, come on. How do you have enough power to push that button down? Oh my gosh, I can't climb on it. No criticism of the game. Oh, it's ugly, but that's fine. The music is still beautiful, which is crazy. It's funny how music will like never get dated almost. Music will always be good in, you know, some sense. And I think the best way, stand next to this block. Yes, I know how to grab and hold the block. The best way to keep your game's graphics from being dated is to make it stylized in some way. Like Wind Waker, the original Wind Waker, I think will always look beautiful because it is stylized. You can't just look at a stylized game and be like, oh, that's ugly. I mean, you can hate on the style, but it's stylized. Photorealism will become ugly at some point because we will always be moving towards more photorealism. You're just there to give me a is there a thing up here? No. He's just there to give me a stick if I did it right. Can I put up the stick? Put up the stick? Yay. Saved a stick. Give me the rupee. Ooh. My bad. My B. So I know the jump attack does like twice as much damage. And I also know, this is kind of a neat fun fact, the crouch stab does not have a value for damage. It does however much your last attack did. So if I did this and then to do crouch stab, it's doing like 1 damage. But if I do a jump attack and then a crouch stab, it's doing double damage. Also, I see you guys. Dude, these things are scary. Goma larva. Look at it when it's ready to pounce. Gosh, those things are spooky. They're as big as a child. Like, imagine if you saw that thing. What are you gonna do? This is interesting, actually. Is this the only time that you need to return to a dungeon to get something? You need the bombs to bust this open. And you don't have bombs yet, obviously. I really doubt that the nut will work. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Whatever, I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm just gonna keep moving forward. Did I do it? Okay. Is this another, what was it called? Hole of L? Or whatever? That was so silly. I do remember this also confusing me as a kid because the last spider web you had to jump on. This one, you have to burn away. I was thinking the other day about how Zelda stays fresh to people. Like how I would still, you know, come back to old Zeldas and be like, yeah, I want to play these. And because in reality, most of the Zelda game is do a thing to get to the next dungeon. And what's the fun in like being like, oh, I gotta bring Zelda's letter to the guard at, you know, Death Mountain. And here's the 23 as number 1, guys. What? Oh my gosh. I'm punishing them in the proper order. 23 is number 1. How did you know our secret? How irritating. How does that work? How does that secret work? Please explain to me your secret. In order to administer the coup de grace, yes, to Queen Goma, strike her while she's stunned. Oh, and Queenie, sorry about that. I wish that guy was also like, do you think I'm a traitor, as he runs away? What a question. Okay, I think I'm fully prepared. So, ooh, it's foggy and stuff. I like how the Great Deku Tree's been cursed, but his curse is basically an infestation. You're supposed to look up. And I think the game has done a good job of telling you to use the C up. But that seems kind of cryptic to me. Parasitic Armored Arachnid. You have to untarget to use the crouch stab. Do I got a shooter? Oh, look at all the damage I'm doing. Oh my gosh! I killed her in like a cycle and a half. Holy cow. Yeah, you're watching my MLG speed run of the game. Hope y'all are impressed. Look at me go. Oh, I grabbed it. Look at that, it's a little 3D. It's not flat. I think in Melee they make them flat. I don't think it has the little, the corners that push out. And you can't leave. So you have to use the portal. Okay. So I can't explain how these portals work, because I don't remember. But they work in such a janky way that if you have the ability to like cancel the port partial the way through, it can teleport you to different portions of the game. It only teleports you to the correct portion when you let it run through. That's how speedrunners use that teleport to go to like the very end of the game. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Wouldst. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? What is no? I'm gonna say no. No, Link, thou must know my time is short. Okay, I'll listen. I'm sorry. He doesn't even let me choose again! A wicked man of the desert. I don't think you can say that. Cast this dreadful curse upon me. This man's racist. This thing's got Japan written all over it. Look at that sick Ganondorf. And, horse style. The look. I want that horse to make a comeback. Why isn't that horse in any other games? This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. The essence of the gods, even. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, I remember that you watched this cutscene 3 times. 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. So you watch it once here, you watch it once with Zelda, and you watch it once at the very end of the game, I think. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Farora, the goddess of courage. Courage is the weakest of the Triforce. Like, wisdom is good, but wisdom is also not knowledge. There is a difference between wisdom and knowledge. I'm adjusting my blanket here. I'm getting cold. I'm chilly. Knowledge is just pure knowledge. With Din, with her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. What does that mean? The spirit of law. She told humans how to not kill each other? Farore, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. So she produced all life forms that upheld the law, but what about the other life forms? Are you assuming the law is nature's law? The three great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the earth. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basins of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. So the Triforce doesn't even live in Hyrule. It lives in, like, Bizarro Land. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands upon the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Sapped even. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Well, sucks. Sorry. I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. And me, a small boy. And the Great Deku Tree cannot tell anybody else. Go to Hyrule Castle, meet the Princess of Destiny. Take the stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. Now we have this thing that this evil man wants really bad. Really, really, really bad. I've seen plenty of engagement rings with these kind of stones in them. And I think they're very pretty. A little tacky. Just a little tacky. Spiritual Stone, Forest, entrusted me. A little tacky. But they're pretty. And I think if you're that big of a nerd, go for it. Future depends on thee, Link, thou art courageous. I never, Navi the Fairy, hold on. Help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. Now he's dying. Huh? He's gonna turn gray. Oh no! Great Deku Tree. Rip in pieces. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. Man, that's a little sad. Oh, I gotta talk to you to get by? Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. This kid thinks I killed the Great Deku Tree, and he's just gonna let me walk out. Also, Link's hair is like... It's not blonde. It's orange. Ew. Where'd Mido go? He left. Dude, you still trying to cut this stuff? I'm gonna talk to everybody again. Mido is very upset. Did something happen to him? Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the Princess Hyrule Castle. Should we get them? Yes. I'm gonna talk to everybody again, see what they have to say about the Deku Tree dying. Link, are you going to go away? Yes. Goodbye. Did not even have to say goodbye to you. Blue ruby. Oops, didn't mean to get in the water. What about Z Target Girl? Talk to me. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where is the castle? Oh, here we go. If you lose your shield, will you come back? No. Although I probably will lose my shield instantly in Death Mountain. Because I am very good at video games. Whoop. We're gonna scooch on over here. We're gonna talk to you. Hello. Hello? What did you do to the Great Deku Tree? Wow, Mido, working your propaganda real quick now. Everyone thinks I murdered the Great Deku Tree. Hey, kid. Are you trying to seduce me? Mido is very upset. Did something happen to him? Is that the same line that the other guy used? Sorry, it's not still over here, is she? No. Okay. There's you. What? Where are you going? To the castle? Where is the castle? Oh my gosh, they reused a lot of these lines. Okay, there's nobody in here. Oh! Wait, this is Mido's house, right? Hey, what are you doing in my house? You have nothing to say about me murdering the Great Deku Tree. You just care that I am breaking and entering. Let's see if I can do some jumps. Some jumps and some skips and some hops. Hey, kid. Hey, let's up. Oh, you are still tutorial, man. Okay. I'm willing to bet that these guys are also tutorials. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. Okay, no. These guys are still tutorials. Alright, I have to leave. Oh, wow, you're not even blocking it anymore. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try to leave the forest, are you? Okay, don't even try to stop me then. Guess I'll go die. Oh, you're leaving. Dang, Zarya. Is this where we get the skin flute? I know that you would leave the forest someday, Link, because you are different from me and my friends. In what way am I different? Because I didn't have a fairy? Because that doesn't seem like my fault. That's okay, we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. I know it's an ocarina, it's made out of wood, but it looks like skin. Like it's made out of skin. I hate it. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Zarya. Set it to C and use C to start playing it. Select item subscreens, you can set it to blah blah blah, and then we can play some sick Enter Sandman on it. Was Enter Sandman out when this game came out? I don't know when that song was written. I don't know what year the Black Album came out. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. I'm talking obviously about the Metallica Black Album. The football song that gets played at all the football games. What a strange runaway, Link. Yay, Hyrule Field! We made it! Wow, I saw that tree pop in. Look at that giant owl. What's his name? Kapora Gabora? Right. Here we go. Look at this giant owl. Hoot, hoot, hoot! Link, look up here. It appears the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. I'm not going to skip this guy's stuff, actually. You will encounter many hardships ahead. This is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreen and L and R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that? Yes, I did. Okay. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot, 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 hoot. Do people actually read what this guy has to say? Okay, so here's the dealio. They give you just enough time. I assume this says Hyrule Castle or something. Hyrule Castle, Long Range. They give you just enough time that if you roll, you will barely miss getting to Hyrule Castle. If you walk, if you back walk, you can make it. because back walking is faster than rolling. Okay, so rolling is faster than walking, but it speeds up and then it slows down. Back walking just is the top speed of the roll. Can I make it? Wow. I wasn't gonna back walk because I wasn't gonna be a tryhard and then like I don't know. Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town. So apparently as a kid I was just really slow. Let's break all these blocks. Look at all this money. I like how this guy has nothing to say about this. Man, I am so bored. Things sure would be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Wow. You are not a good guard. Being a guard is supposed to be making sure safety is when nothing happens. We have those signs at work. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars. Well, I don't know if you noticed, sir, but I broke them all. Can I get up here? Can you get up to those? Wait, I can use the items in here. Does he say something if I break all the jars? Oh, I'm gonna break everything in this room. Please say something, sir. Please. Interesting. I don't know the locations of these, actually. You have something to say? Yeah, I broke all the pots. Okay. Cool. I got a gold Skulltula. Boo 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 doo 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 doo. Do I wander around the market first, or do I go to the princess? I'm gonna talk to you. Your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Okay, no, I'm not. You're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malone. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. I saw somewhere that somebody made the realization that it's Lon Lon, and it's Malon, and it's the same lawn. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and yet he hasn't come back. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go do the castle first. And then I'll walk around town. It's already dusk. I see you up there, spooky owl. Ooh, with his head upside down. Hey, Link, this way. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, please. The princess is inside the castle. Just be careful not to get by the cards. Hoo hoo hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoo hoo hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoo hoo. So he just explained to me how time works in this strange, wishy-washy world.